When Jason proposed, I couldn't believe it either.
But don't you hate Jason? And doesn't Jason hate you along with everybody else in the world?
Yeah, Edward, I was wrong about Jason, and so were you.
Oh, we'll see about that.
So, he asked you to marry him, just like that?
In the back of a limo.
Yeah, I know it sounds strange, but, I was gonna leave again.
What? Without telling us goodbye?
Well, yeah, I was gonna go back to Europe, and Jason was taking me to the airport, and, you know, I thought he was taking me to protect me from Luis, but all of a sudden he said he was afraid he'd never see me again.
So he asked you to marry him?
Yeah. Well, you know, he's so sweet and shy.
Sure, as hoodlums go.
Shut up, Father. Please go on.
It took him forever to get it out, but he finally did. You know, Lila, we grew up together. I mean, Jason and I, we've always loved each other, and he told me that. He just said that, you know, he didn't want to get in the way before.
Sure, because of Sonny.
Yeah, he didn't want to complicate things, so he just kept his feelings to himself.
Well, that sounds like Jason.
Mm-hmm. He also told me that when he was holding me prisoner, I don't know if you guys know about that, but I thought it was just to protect me, but he said that he wanted to be near me.
No, he's not really the dinner and a movie kind of guy.
Now, you shut up.
You know, it was right in front of my face the whole time. Oh, this is what he said to me. He said that he thought life would be great if only I'd be his wife.
Why in the hell would I want to marry
Look,
you?
I don't have very many choices myself,
Your
okay?
choice is Europe.
Yeah, where in Europe are we gonna go?
I don't care
It doesn't matter
where.
we
Where do
go
you
in
wanna
Europe
go?
because wherever we go, Jax is gonna find me and he's gonna come after me.
Good, you'll both be out of Port Charles.
You know what? I realize that you are slow. But I'm only gonna say this to you one more time. I need Jax to believe that I have moved on.
And I'm only going to say this to you one more time. I don't care, Brenda.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go after Sonny then.
What?
Yeah, actually,
No,
this is
I
a
don't
really
think
good
you
idea.
will.
When I get to the airport, I'll call him. I'll leave him a very sweet message. I mean, Carly's not going to like
Brenda,
it that
you leave
much.
Carly out of
Then when we
this.
get to Paris, I'll call him again, and I'll tell him that I need him. And then as soon as him and Carly have a fight,
Oh, yeah, well,
he'll
he's
come
never
to
gonna
me.
leave his
I don't know. Do
family.
they fight very often? How long do you really think that Sonny and I are going to be able to stay away from each other?
Were you seeing Brenda all along?
It was kind of a last-minute thing.
Such an idiot.
What?
I thought that you were interested in someone else.
Brenda married Jason because of me. How would that work?
Well, see, the thing is, she wants to get away from you.
She helped me get back on my feet, and I think you're jealous.
Yeah, that must be it.
I promised Brenda that I would see her through this illness.
Oh, it's very noble of you.
And no one is going to stand in our way. Not you, not Jason. No one.
Not even your wife?
Brenda Barrett isn't dying? Are you sure?
As I said, the test is negative.
Does she know?
I don't know.
So, either Brenda's been lying to all of us, or Alcazar's been lying to her.
Oh, excuse me, when do we land in Port Charles?
Within the hour.
Oh,
You seem anxious to get home.
oh, well, I just got married and we hit a little rough spot, but that's all about to change.
Our marathon event continues with more of Brenda Barrett's Men. Sonny and Brenda might be the love story of the century, but Brenda and Jason?
It was very funny for two people who hate each other so much to have to get married.
She adores Jason, but you didn't hear that from me.
And find out what might happen when Brenda returns to General Hospital tomorrow.
Brenda's return is going to make Jason's life a nightmare.
Brenda Barrett's Men continues right now.
Thank you. It was Brenda's idea to get married, not mine.
Oh, were you seeing her, privately?
No.
Then why did you marry her?
It's complicated, but she asked and I accepted.
Is Brenda secretly in love with you?
Brenda needs me.
Are you sort of rescuing her like you rescued me?
No, it isn't the same.
Well, she's incredibly beautiful.
Brenda's different than she looks.
Why, she's even more beautiful when you get to know her, right?
Well, yeah, most people don't really see who Brenda is.
But you've known her for a long time, so you know what you're getting into.
Yeah, I do.
So you'll probably never wonder what it would be like to go back and do things over.
I never do that.
Do you love Brenda?
You trying to blackmail me by threatening to hurt Sonny?
No, I'm
That's
trying
nice.
to give you
That's
an
nice,
opportunity
Brenda.
to protect Sonny.
So
That's what you live for,
You'd rather
right?
wreck Sonny and Carly's marriage than stop Jax from coming
so
after
you.
you?
Can take
Give
a
me
bullet for
break.
Sonny, but you can't marry me.
You know what?
I'm
Just
not
shut
that
up.
bad.
Don't say anything else. Okay? I don't want to marry you. I don't want to see you again. Do you really think people are going to believe that we got married?
Why not?
That's just
Why
the
would the
stupidest...
stranger things have happened in this town? I mean, I thought that you were going to marry Robin, or that Robin was going to marry
you're
you,
wrong
and she
again,
loved
as
you. God
usual.
knows why.
Well, my life is too dangerous for anyone, and Robin, okay?
See, this is why I'm the perfect wife for you. That's perfect. I'm dying. So I can get caught in a shootout. Who cares? Oh, come on, Jason. Just marry. What else do you have to do? You're that busy you can't marry me? Just marry me. We're going to save a lot of people a lot of pain.
Do you really believe you can pull this off?
Yes, I do.
Well, what if you have another breakdown?
Jason just, I don't know, he has such a way of putting things. He just says what he means. I like that.
So do I.
Once I got over the shock, everything made sense to me.
I had no idea that Jason's been in love with you all this time.
Well, think about it. You'll be here at Thanksgiving and maybe even Christmas. We'll hopefully be a family again.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Don't count on it.
But are you happy, dear?
Oh, Lila, I'm more happy than I ever thought I would be.
Sure. Thanks to a professional criminal who has brought nothing but heartache to this family.
That is not fair, Edward.
Have you considered what life with Jason's going to be like?
Oh, yeah. That's why I married him.
But you know how dangerous he is.
Well, a love like this doesn't come along every day, so I am not going to let it pass me by.
Would this be because of your illness?
I don't know how much time I have left, and I am positive that I want to spend the rest of it with Jason. He's gentle and
Jason?
he's brave. Jason would do anything to protect me.
Why not? He's a professional hitman.
That has never been proven in court.
Well, I've been mean to him in the past, and now I have the chance to make it up. I'm happy.
Not that you'd understand, but I love my wife completely. She doesn't exist to feed my ego. And there is enough room in our love to help Brenda.
Where's Sky anyway? I mean, you'd think she'd be with her husband right now in times like
Don't
this.
worry about Sky.
Well, maybe she cut her losses. Maybe she just realized that you're still in love with Brenda.
And you aren't?
I love my wife. Brenda has nothing to do with it. You know, you couldn't save Brenda, and if it wasn't for me, you'd be dead. You think you'd just walk away. That's what Brenda's trying to do. Just let her.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? When you could have her all to yourself.
She already feels responsible for the shape you're in. Why make it worse?
Because she needs me.
She needs you. Is that why she married Jason?
Yeah, to get away from me. Not you. Isn't that what you just told me? You can't stand that, can you? It's gonna kill you knowing that Brenda lives across the hall from you. So what about your wife?